After a cloudy day, the rain, and finally, the sunshine. You're welcome to Lydia's Heartbeat Podcast, where we explore issues that are dear to our hearts. These issues revolve our everyday life experiences and influence the rhythms of our heart. They are the joy and happiness we feel, our aspirations, fears and doubts. This podcast seeks to help you become a better person, particularly in your relationships with self and others, helping you to build a positive outlook to life and become all you are created to be. Your host, Lydia Folaranmi, is an educator and business strategist with great desire for building lives and reaching out to young generations, helping them discover themselves and live a purpose-driven life. Stay tuned and enjoy this week's episode of Lydia's Heartbeats podcast.
Hello people, you're welcome to another interesting episode on Lydia's Heartbeats. So bad, and this is the second episode. It is titled, Let Go of Your Crutches. I had a friend some times ago and he was involved in an accident. We felt so bad. Everybody felt for him. His leg was injured. It was so bad. So after a series of operations and stages, he was given 2 crutches to help him move around. We felt sorry for him. We helped him in the little way we could. But after some months, we realized that his legs were becoming, alright. He could move around. Well, guess what? He wasn't letting go of the crutches. He was still with it. We felt, who knows, maybe we might be seeing the leg move around, but he might be feeling some pains. So we kept quiet. A time came, it became so obvious to us, without doubt, that his legs were perfectly alright. When I say perfectly, because he walks around in the house, as in we could see him, he walks around in the house without crutches. But when it comes to going out, maybe he needs to get something or visit somewhere, he picks up his 2 crutches and off he goes. We started wondering what's happening. It was later on we realized just wasn't done with the crutches. Why? He was doing it for pity party, for free ride, for favors, for people to, like when you're on a queue and you see somebody with crutches, you want to give him, as in, you want him to go first. Let me use that word. Before others. So we became worried for him. This is the same way most of us are not letting go of the crutches in our life. We felt without them, we cannot step out. We feel without them, we can't stand, let alone walk. We feel without them, we cannot do anything. With this explanation, I think you should be able to mention 1 or 2 crutches in your life. On the last episode, we talked about looking beautiful, right? As a woman, the inner, the outer beauty and all those things. But what I realize is some of us, we feel without our makeup, we can't step out. We can't go out. We'll put everything in our bag. Get ready to go. Some can't even do without their heels. They felt the word is a low word when you put on your flats. So we feel without it, we are incomplete. It goes beyond the beauty, makeup and things like that. Some are habits. What are those habits in your life that have become crutches? What are those things in your life that you feel without them, you can't move forward? Some habits are smoking, drinking, humanizing, lying. We felt until we lie our way through. They can't give me that job. No. Those habits have become crutches in our life. Some are eating habits. You see this, you eat. I need to be chubby to look good. No, those are crutches. All these are your crutches. You need to let them go and move on. Some of us, it is our friends and families. We feel without them, we can't make it in life. They are crutches. We feel without that guy in your life has ended for you. Is a crutch. Others are past experience. Is it death of a loved one? Change in status? Heartbreak? Name it, the list is endless. They are crutches. Let them go. In the story I started with, honestly, the guy had an accident. We know that. We felt for him. We were all sorry for him. We were all around them. The accident made him need no crutches. Same way, you were heartbroken. Yes, we know that. You were bereaved, of a loved one. That is terrible. You know, we fell for you. You've gone through a lot. But just like the guy's leg, in the story I started with, honestly, the guy had an accident, which gave the need for the crutches. We fell for him, you know, we're all around him, helping him to move things and all that. Same way, you were heartbroken and bereaved. But just like the guy got you, and he was still clinging to the crutches, I think there is more to you than staying right on that spot. There is more to you. You need to move on. You need to move on. The world is waiting for you. In the same way, you were heartbroken and bereaved. But just like the guy got healed and refuses to let go of his crutches, don't you think you are staying too much on that spot? The world is waiting for you. Don't allow your bereavement and your heartbrokenness to tie you down on the same spot. There is more to you. Don't allow it become a pile of excuses. Shake it off. There are crutches. I know it hurts. It's painful. You've gone through a lot. But those experiences, those past hurt, put it aside. Move on. To a blind man, it is excusable when he moves around with his walking stick. Of course, everybody can see he's blind. But when a man or a woman with his or her two eyes wide open, and it's so clear that we both know that he can see clearly, and yet still goes around hitting the stick on the ground trying to find a way, then there is a problem. So let go of your crutches. You can now walk. Let go of your crutches. Your leg is healed. Let go of your crutches. You have been mended. Ask a man with a crutch. His best desire will be to walk on his feet, to run, to walk fast. Walking on crutches limits how far and fast we can go. Your wound is healed. Your brokenness is mended. You are more than it. You can do without it. You can do without those crutches. Let it go. Wow. That is all we have for you on Lydia's Heartbeats on this second episode of the Total Women series. So, don't forget to visit our social media platform. On Facebook, we have Lydia's Heartbeat group. On Twitter, we are at Lydia's Heartbeats. And you can visit our website, www.lydiasheartbeats.com. We look forward to your comments, your views. Bye for now. See you next week.